Ahoy, Leos. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here. What was that? Hold on. Is it just me, or did that kind of sound a little bit like? Yeah, let's just come out and say it already. The mice in the club, accent, situation going on. Are we live? I see 0 people in the room. We are live, but I set it to, this is for kids, so interesting, okay? I'm not sure. Let me see if the setting may be on. Okay, well, either way, let's just roll with it. Leo, all right, I was meditating your energy. This is Jupiter in Pisces. This is a long cycle. We're talking 2021, 2022. Jupiter will actually be going retrograde, and we talked about this in the recent reading for Pisces for this cycle. It is a generational, almost generational planet. It's Jupiter sits right in between being generational, let's say, in status and personal. So personal planets, they move more quickly, and generational planets, they move a little more slowly. And it depends on the planet, right? So the moon moves. It is a luminary, but let's just work with planets right now. Mercury is relatively fast moving, and so we see Mercury shift. Even its retrograde is pretty short. That's why we have so many Mercury retrogrades, in one period. But anyways, Leo, we are all over the map here. Okay, what are we talking about? We're talking about Jupiter. Okay, but there's a lot here going to be at play. Again, this is going to be a long stretch of time we're reading on, so take it as you will. Now, right off the bat, there are things that you need to address. You got to come down to it. I'm hearing that. That's what maybe you feel. You're like, I cannot put this off any longer. Now, Jupiter is the ruler of Pisces naturally, and putting the emphasis on Pisces naturally, and when it's at 0 degrees, we really see that marked influence and focus on the archetype of Pisces. When it is also in its ruling sign of Pisces, it's going to be really freaking strong. So as a Leo, you might want to also look at your chart and see where you have the constellation of Pisces. When was it at the time of your birth? Where was it actually, and how was it interacting with your other planets? For all you know, you might have the sun in Leo, for example, in the house of Pisces, and you might find that during this time, there's a lot of Pisces energy coming up for review, possibly, and all right, so on and so forth. But let's jump back into it. And it's funny that this video is live, but literally it is private, I guess. I put it on unlisted. So, yeah, that could be a sign. Okay. I am live, but, I don't know for who. Okay, take it as you will. It's interesting. Now, for a number of you, Leo, let's get into it. By the way, this is a channeled message, so, it may at times go quickly. I'm just sort of interacting with the energy. Now, Leo, I was meditating on your energy. I'm seeing that there is something that you're discussing, you're in talks with, you are getting very much excited about. Now, Jupiter, again, will go retrograde during the cycle, where it will slow down. It will actually come to such a creep of a crawl that it will actually go back into Aquarius. But then it'll go back into Pisces eventually. And in 2022, we see a mighty conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. They're both the rulers of Pisces. So we're going to have something that may climax out here in the next year. And for a number of you, this could be even, something that you have created. I'm hearing that. Again, Pisces, we all have Pisces somewhere in our chart. Okay, at the time of our birth, every frequency was in the sky, right? So if we are sort of moving through the space of time and space, interesting, we will realize that we don't isolate certain frequencies, okay? Certain frequencies may be more heightened in the birth chart, but we have every element. So again, maybe you're, let's say, a moon sign Leo, but you could have a sun sign Pisces. Maybe you were, a Venus sign Leo and you have a sun sign Pisces. You always take it as you will. You might want to look at your birth chart and see, well, where do I have maybe, certain planets? Always if you feel guided, right? But anyways, let's get back to it. Leo, you got something here. You are very also serious now about, I'm hearing that. You are wanting to make something official. I'm hearing that, and I was getting that. I was meditating your energy. It's like, no more am I going to be just simply discussing this potential point. I want to see it come full circle. And for a number of you, maybe it's something you're materializing, you're even fantasizing about. I'm hearing that. But it's like, no, you don't want to fantasize anymore. You want to see it come full circle, physically even. I'm hearing that. So that's interesting, because Jupiter and Pisces and Neptune, well, let's say it like this, right? Pisces in general is a very dreamy energy. Jupiter is an expansive energy, and it is also the co-ruler of Sagittarius. It is about, in a certain way, also, sort of projecting what our dream is. Now, it is a yang energy, Jupiter. By nature, it is a fire planet. So we are seeing, and mixed with the Neptunian energy of Pisces, it is the idealism. It is the imagination. So be it that you're ready to project, okay? It's almost like a projectile of your vision, okay? It's like, and maybe, hey, I want to come out and say this to the world. I am now ready to experience this life, wow, that I've been imagining and dreaming of. So this is maybe a matter of just time, and you know that, and this frequency in this concept came through in the Pisces reading. Pisces for Pisces, Jupiter and Pisces. So if you want to check that reading out, there could be a focus on that sign. Let's get into it though further, or in that video, we'll say rather, we all have, again, every energy and every sign in our chart. But Leo, there's something that you're like, you even want to, let's backtrack, let's clear around, yeah. Well, you want to get even professional with, I was hearing that, and maybe you're just deciding, like, and it's funny because even the combination of Jupiter and Pisces, or as elements, fire and water, there's something maybe you feel like you're ready for, to experience something magnetizing, and if this is a vision that you have, if this is a business idea, there's something really very magnanimous coming. I'm hearing that as well. Wow, we use that word. It was like a few freaking years ago, Leo. It was a Leo. Was it a Leo reading? Anybody remember? Tweet me, maybe. Comments are off on these videos, by the way. Recently, we've been turning off comments, so due to things like bullying, gaslighting, but I am looking at the likes. So if you are liking this video, if you're resonating with it, I am looking at the likes there, and I appreciate all of your support and, your connection here in this dimension that is of light, that is of love, and that is empowering for yourself and others ultimately. Thank you for tuning in and connecting here to you. Just a side note, but yeah, feel free to tweet me, and if you do remember that video, because that word, it was so specific, and it was so particular, I remember it. It was like magnanimous. No, yeah, it came through like several times, I think, as well, in that same reading. So there could be something that you have been working with maybe for years yet again. Let's pick up the cards off the ground and let's jump into your reading. We just actually did the Pisces, and so you're the next sign here, and we're just gonna sort of gather all of the ideas I'm hearing as well. Maybe this is even like a collaborative space or project. Oh my. Yeah. A lot of ideas. This is for a number of you. Maybe you're even like aggregating something, Leo, like kind of bringing something into form. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing for a number of you, this is a relationship, and if you are in a relationship, or you got your eye on somebody, and as I was meditating, I was seeing you, Leo, you're like pointing someone out, you're like, I need to know. There's something you like don't want to go any longer thinking about, imagining, theoretizing. I'm hearing practice means practice. I'm hearing, and I want it to be perfect. So maybe there's something that you are actually already involved in, but you want to even get it off the ground in even bigger of a way, which is very, very much, I'm hearing time, it's time, I'm hearing that, wow, so, yeah, no, I'm hearing you're a Leo, I'm hearing that, ooh, lovers, maybe you want to even introduce yourself to someone, oh wait, Leo, let's see, okay, this is a 2021 to 2022 cycle, well, 2024, Jupiter will be in Pisces until believe it or freaking not, what's time, what's space, but, yeah, but 2024, so, it's called Sight of the Son of Wands and the High Priestess of the card of Pisces. For a number of you, you're really excited about maybe even getting to know someone. Ooh, Strength in reverse, 3 of Wands upright, 4 of Pentacles upright. This is for a number of you a project that you want to be really clear with how you move into this space. It's not enough to say, hey, I did it. This is for a number of you something that you feel you want to even make an impression with. It's like, it's everything to me. It's something really important. Yeah, the Fool coming through. Wow, we really feel like we are at the advent of a completely new lifestyle. I'm hearing that as well. It's like this feeling, Leo, like you know that this is going to be something huge in your life, okay? It's like this is something totally... it's a new wave even of being, and it is contagious. I'm hearing that you might feel that whatever this is, whatever you launch even in this space, it has the capacity to hold immense influence for the people around you and your environment, social groups that you're a part of or that you will be. I'm hearing that. Maybe your work will sort of connect you, or whatever you launch in this space may connect you with, new groups of people, new waves of thinking, new ways of thinking. It's very exciting. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, no, this is all you. The Sun is your ruler, Leo. It is mirroring the Strength card. They're both in reverse. 3 of Wands upright. This is a fire energy as well. well. You're really, really close to making history. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe with your work. Interesting. To Eight of Wands coming through. Let's clear it. This is for a group, maybe even a community that you would like to present, maybe even to another community. Wow. Again, it could be a collaborative space. It's like we want to maybe even merge these two countries, okay? Companies. I'm hearing that. Okay. Ooh, this is something maybe that is like what has been maybe under wraps. For an example of this, if this is your Venus sign, for example, if Venus is you got Venus and Leo, for example. You may have someone's been in a relationship and they want to come out with this like officially, like publicly, possibly, and that's just, it could be a metaphor as well. Six of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. By the way, this is a general reading, so you have to take that into consideration as well. We will jump into an extended Nine of Cups again. Wow. Five of Wands came through in that Pisces. The High Priestess on top of those too. Definitely check out the Pisces reading if you feel guided, Leo. And of course, this is Jupiter and Pisces, so you might find that reading might really resonate, may really resonate. But we're going to jump into an extended as well in the member section. I've since posted the extended Pisces there, so we'll continue the extendeds with your sign as well there. And but let's get back to it. The High Priestess, yeah, there's something you've been considering. For you're dating somebody and it's been like on the down low. I'm seeing that as well. I'm hearing that. There's something you've been discussing, and it could be you with you. Maybe you've been contemplating it. It is a little controversial with the Fool as well, possibly. There's Aquarius energy, Uranus, 11th house. It's like, well, I don't know. Like, there will be a lot of reaction here. But you do know, Leo. Let's back it up. No, you know what this is. I mean, you know the potential of it as well. You know that it is something that can really transform also the lives of others. Like, let me say it in this way. Let's say that you are dating someone. Let's say that you decide to come out with that. That sheer sort of representation of that love, of that passion that you have for this person or this space or project even, will be so clearly felt by others. And it is like something where you will be inspiring people. Temperance with the Ace of Cups. Oh, let's put the deck down. Yeah, no, this is you representing what you love, Leo. This is you standing amidst even a large group, a large audience saying, yes, I do believe in this. With the Fool in between the two, this is maybe something a little bit taboo. Again, I'm hearing a little bit controversial maybe. It's like, okay. Maybe it's kind of like, what? Like where? Like what? Like maybe people don't see this coming possibly. Let's continue. The Fool looking down. What is the Fool looking at? Yeah, some Hangman. Maybe someone here wants to even like represent themselves to someone in particular, very specific. Let's clear it. Yeah. For number you, maybe this is something you are. One second. The Hangman and the Fool. You want to get to know someone. I keep hearing this. Wow. Yeah, no. There's no more going around it. There's no more beating around the bush. Like I don't care about the mayonnaise. Where's the bologna at? I want to understand better. Like. Who are they hanging out with? I'm hearing that Magician and the Ace of Swords. Now, I have not jumped into the Sag reading yet. We will jump into the Sag reading probably next, and maybe we'll go live for that. It'll be quite interesting to think, second time Sag. Okay, second time Magician, and you do have the Temperance card, secondary card of Sag in the Major Arcana. There is something that you are like, really, you're like hawking something. And this could, well, it's maybe an industry, I'll say that. But there's something you even want to produce. You're like at a limit here with this. You're like, I don't want to create an idea around this concept. I want to know like what's happening in that space. Seven of Pentacles. There's something you've been considering maybe going back and forth with as well with the Moon landing on that Seven of Pentacles, right? This is, I'll say it like this as well, maybe, or this, you've already known that eventually you would move into this industry, but it was just a matter of when. Maybe it's even a confession, Hierophant reverse. Ooh. So it's getting exciting. It's something that we've been really imagining. We've been thinking of not just like as like I'm burping, like in the meantime let me like look at that. No. This is like I am imagining how they would integrate in the broader landscape of my life. That means to the end of the road. Excuse my pitch. Leo, pardon my tone, but it is time. I'm hearing to also at least like tell it to them. I'm hearing I'm in love with the shape of you. Like, somebody wants to confess, they want to come out. This is eating them up inside with the Tower and the Emperor. Oh my goodness. It's like I cannot not talk about this. Someone is afraid of losing an opportunity, maybe even, and then, let's say it like this, it's not like, oh my god, if I don't do this, then it won't happen. It's like, oh my god, I feel the portal is now. And the universe is telling me, looking at me straight, smack dab in the center of the third eye, that it's time for me to talk about it. I'm hearing that. So maybe you, for a number of you, you feel like you have something really amazing going on here. In some capacity, it's like, I want to finally pursue it. We're going to jump into the extended, link in the bio box below, or join, click join now, and we're jumping into the extended there. Love and light to you guys, and thank you again for your likes, and your subscriptions, of course, your shares. See you guys in the next videos. Bye.